Hello. Today is Friday, August 30th, 2024. This is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker, coming to you from Lexington, Kentucky. Today, the highs will be around 97 degrees, and currently it is 72 here in Lexington and feels like 72. Today we do have a special weather statement until Friday, 9 p.m., which is as follows. A strong area of high pressure continues to hold over the region this week, bringing a prolonged stretch of hot weather, likely the warmest so far this summer. High temperatures late this afternoon will be mostly in the mid and upper 90s. These temperatures, combined with modest humidity levels, will be enough to push peak heat index values into the upper 90s and low 100s this afternoon and early evening. Be sure to use caution if planning to be outdoors for long stretches. Drink plenty of water, take frequent breaks, and wear light-colored and loose-fitting clothing. So this has been running for a couple of days now. We'll have plenty of sunshine, as I said, highs in the upper 90s and lows in the low 70s. Storms possible Saturday afternoon. Sunrise today was at 7:06 a.m. and sunset will be at 8:09 p.m. today. The wind about 2 miles per hour. AQI is moderate at 67 and pollen is high. So if you're watching the sideshow on Facebook and Instagram, as I said, I'm Theodore Parker and this is the sideshow. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Talk about it on WhatsApp. All right, I'm gonna pause right here and take a minute to update you on what's going on behind the scenes. I know earlier this week I'd mentioned that I've been blocked on the social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp due to a statement that I was violating some of the guidelines, but it was not stated specifically which ones. At the same time, I mentioned that my son was in the hospital and we were using social media to keep up with what was going on. Since then, fortunately, that has been cleared up. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the doctors and the medical staff that tended to my son during his stay in the hospital. It was released yesterday. And give them a big thank you for all that they did for him. That being said, there is another block, ban, restriction put on my social media pages again, and saying about community guidelines, but not saying which ones or which one I may have stepped across. So I have really no way to respond to it. But the point that I want to make is that it's saying I have 180 days to appeal. Otherwise, that block will stay in place for 180 days. And if you do the math, that's roughly 6 months, which would take me into 2025. So I'm one of those kind of people, you can look at things two ways. I can be all like, ooh, what's going on, this and that and the other, for 6 months. Or I could say, well, that's a good vacation, 6 months. I don't have to answer any messages. I don't have to weed through what's going on and sort it out, toss this out, throw that in file 13, make sure this person doesn't have access to it, and all the other things. And that's stated in the context that each generation has what is popular, and then it's up to older, wiser heads to make the distinction between what's popular and what's harmful. So every day I'm in there making sure that what's harmful does not reach other people that are sharing that space. So I'm going to take it for what it's worth. I did mention that Mark Zuckerberg, when the first time that this happened, I told him what was going on with my son medically, that it was emergency, that I only had that means of communicating with him. But since then, we've got our lines of communication back where they should be. So it's not the worrisome thing that it was at the time. So here we are again. The ban is up, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, so Messenger and all those things. So I will not be answering any messages, unless they change their mind. But I'm going to take the 6 months, because I just crossed over 4 years doing this program in March of this year. And if I ride the wave in the context of what's going on, then I'll be in 2025 and have 5 years doing this program. So this particular program broadcast will only be going to YouTube, not onto Facebook, Instagram, etc. So the Sideshow on YouTube, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And the Sideshow coffee cup, buy from me for $17 plus shipping and handling. Pay me through Cash App, $TR Parker 1. Some of the items in the news today, Friday, August 30th, 2024. Last weekend in August into September. Wind derails dozens of train cars in North Dakota. Winds in North Dakota were strong enough to derail 43 train cars Wednesday. It happened about 40 miles east of Bismarck. Next one. Trump threatens Mark Zuckerberg with prison for the rest of his life if he uses Facebook to cheat in 2024. We are watching him closely. This is an excerpt taken from former President Trump's new book. And it just continues the pattern that's already been established, that people that helped Trump eventually end up getting thrown under the bus. So this is just another example of him doing an about face with somebody that, although it was brought out that Cambridge Analytica was a big manipulation of personal information, we have this current mindset. Ukraine can't use the UK's Storm Shadow missiles on targets inside Russia because the US is standing in the way. Those are the reports. Now, our top stories. J.D. Vance booed during firefighters' union speech in which he asked members, "What have Democrats gotten you?" Next one, pop group ABBA, which is out of Sweden, asked Donald Trump to stop using their songs, but Trump team says they have the okay. Next question, please. Harris brushes off questions about Trump's race comments. Harris leading Trump by 2 points in battleground states, according to the polls. That's across 7 states. Trump says he wants to make the IVF treatment paid for by government or insurance if elected. How one Brazilian judge could suspend Musk X in the coming hours. And takeaways from Trump's brief town hall in Wisconsin, IVF, economy, Tin walls, weird. Israeli archaeologists discovered unique ancient seal affirming biblical account of Jerusalem 2,700 years ago. Trump seeks to move hush money case to federal court in efforts to delay sentencing. Arlington National Cemetery meant to be neutral zone, says military chaplain. So here we are at the weekend, Friday, August 30th, 2024. As I said, this is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. And as they say, considering everything, I ain't mad with you. Because two things you can't mess with: Mother Nature and Father Time. That's it. Hashtag